Hello, my name is ShaneidaMonique and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss 5 tips on how to get out of the friend zone. But before we get started, thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you, a big thank you to one subscriber in particular, Joseph. So here we go. If you are not subscribed to my channel and you're watching me, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, I give helpful videos and tips on how to navigate through life and relationships. I'm all about empowering you to be the best person and the best version of yourself that you can be. Okay, so come on down and be my friend and come get with us. Okay, and plus, if anybody has any suggestions or tips or whatever, leave it in the comments. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not throwing shade, it's all love, baby. Okay, so getting into how to get out of the friend zone. I'm going to give you 5 tips and it's going to be geared towards men and women. Summertime is coming up and we are, getting out of quarantine finally, hopefully. And maybe, I don't know, maybe you've been crushing on your friend during quarantine. Maybe y'all built some type of romantic connection and you want to know how you can push it forward. Or maybe you just know this person and this person is an acquaintance of yours and you just kind of know each other on a friendly vibe, not romantic or anything like that, and you want to know how or when's the best time to shoot your shot or whatever the case is. So I'm going to give you 5 tips on that's going to be helpful, that hopefully is going to be helpful to you. All right, so tip number 1 is stop being a punk. Okay, you scared of rejection? Everybody gets rejected. So rejection is a part of life. So don't ever be scared to not talk to someone or engage with someone because you might get rejected. Like even me, like I've been rejected before. First of all, let me tell you something. I've been rejected and I wasn't even rejected been rejected nicely. I was rejected like when you talk about somebody shooting you down, like he brought out the missile when he hit me, okay? But it's a part of life. Like you get over it. Maybe I'll tell you that story like another time, but you know what I'm saying, not now. But if you are, like I said, if you are scared to be rejected, you don't know how your friend is going to react. Like that's just a part of life. You have to put yourself out there. Rejection is just like failures. You have to learn from them. And the only way that you will grow as a person, the only way that you will ever experience anything is by fighting through the fear, fighting through, taking the L's and moving forward. So yeah, stop being a punk. That's number 1. Number 2, don't assume, assess. Now, when it comes to not assuming, what I'm referring to is you have this idea of what your friend is or the type of person that your friend likes. And I mean, if you're friends, you should know this, right? But you make up this picture in your mind. Don't assume what someone else is attracted to. Don't assume that you're not their type or, well, we can never be romantic, even though you have those feelings. When you assume, you're not doing anything for yourself. You're actually holding yourself back. But you do want to assess the situation. Now, assessing the situation just means that you are realistic about the potential of the relationship. You should know your friends, so you know that if there's potential for you guys getting together and actually becoming something. All right, so make sure that you're assessing the potential of the relationship. Okay, so number 3, be ready to end the friendship and take the L. You gotta think, if you're not being a punk, if you already assess the situation properly and you still gonna move forward, be prepared to take the L and lose your friendship if that happens. Okay? When you jump out of the friend zone to the romantic zone, you have to do so with confidence. You cannot just stick your little big toe over the friend zone and think that that's going to be good enough. And plus, if you're a guy and you breadcrumb or you try to feel a girl out, let me just tell you something right now. Women hate that. They cannot stand it. I know that. Me personally, I don't like it either. I don't like it either. I hate for a man to try to breadcrumb me or fill me out or test me here and there. Like, if you interested, state that. Either it's going to be a yes or it's going to be a no. But either way, like, having this conversation with one of my homegirls too, and she was saying how you know, she was talking to, you know, this guy, and he would make like sly remarks here and there, and she would be like, what? Like, and he's like, oh no, I'm just joking, ha ha ha. No, I was just saying, you know, that you're so sexy or whatever. And her reaction was like, okay. And you know, and I think that from a woman's perspective, what you guys don't realize is that, like, that level of like, oh no, I'm just joking, I'm just playing, like, it's a turn off, really. It's really like, you should have confidence when you approach a woman, and that's one thing that women do actually find attractive, is confidence. Like, you want to be able to approach a woman and be like, yeah, we're friends, we're cool, whatever, but listen, this is how I feel, this is what I want, and are you with it or not? Like, sometimes just putting yourself out there and dealing with the consequences is so much better than you just trying to do little by little or fill yourself out. Listen, when it comes to the pool, if the water is cold, you just jump in. Okay, which is going to bring me to tip number 4, is make your intentions known. Making your intentions known is making sure that the other person knows exactly what you're saying, what you mean, that there is no room for, you know, error or interpretation or anything like that. Like, if you actually want to pursue something romantically, like, you state that. You say, hey, listen, I'm really into you. I've been feeling like this, and I want to pursue something with you. I want to date you. I want to pursue a relationship with you. Whatever terminology that you're about to use or whatever, but make sure that there is, without a doubt, that person picks up what you put in down. Okay, and make your intentions known and very clear. Number 1, I think that that's the best thing to do when it comes to even dating. Just letting your intentions be known from the very beginning. Now, this is what I say with dating, but since you're trying to step out the friend zone, you're gonna have to, you know, you're gonna have to just push it a little harder. You're gonna have to find the confidence and step out on faith. Okay? All right, and tip number 5 is going to be shoot your shot. Like, so many times we don't shoot our shot and we're just like, oh, well, you know, like, but if you're, and this is especially for a man that's, you know, dating a woman, because I see dudes be out here shooting their shot all day. They just be free throwing and missing all the time or whatever. And that's because you're missing the rest of the steps. You're missing the fact that you're not ready to take the L. You're missing the fact that your intentions is not known. You're missing the fact that you haven't assessed the situation. Because if this woman or man that you are approaching is in a relationship, like, you ain't got no business shooting your shot. You really don't. Until they clear up all of that. If you have done the work and you have assessed the situation, there's nothing left but for you to shoot your shot. And that's especially after you have already decided that you are willing to take the L and not be this person's friend anymore. You know, and obviously I'm speaking from experience. If I friend zoned a person and I feel like they're breadcrumbing me, or like they're low-key interested in me, but not saying anything and not actually trying to pursue me, to me, that is a big turnoff. I don't even really truly view that person as a friend anymore. I just think that they're trying to be in my circle for ulterior motives, and I don't mess with that. So if you're approaching women in a sense of, okay, let me just befriend them and then, you know, see what happens after that, like, yo, come on, stop doing that. Stop being a punk. State your business, okay? And if the answer is yes, then okay, great. And if it's no, keep it moving. So yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to share if you feel like it was helpful. And leave a comment. Let me know if you was using any of these tips. Let me know what tips you would add to my list of how to get out of the friend zone, okay? Let me know if you in the friend zone, if you trying to escape it. I don't know, okay? And I will chat with you soon. Thank